It is primary election day in Florida, and WESH 2's Commitment 2024 team is in place to bring you results and reaction tonight.
A number of high-profile races will help decide who serves in the Capitol, on county commissioners, school boards, and much more. WESH 2 News political reporter Greg Fox is profiling some of the biggest races for State House and Senate. And Greg, one Senate race in particular along our coast could set a record for spending.
It's certainly shaping up that way. The Senate District 7 race has 3 Republicans battling in the primary. State Representative Tom Leek, former St. Johns County Sheriff David Shore, and financial advisor Jerry James. District 7 covers northern Volusia County as well as Flagler, Putnam, and St. Johns counties. This may be the most expensive legislative race in Florida this year, with committees backing Shore pouring more than $10 million in the race, with most of that money coming from attorneys who want to see Tom Leek gone from Tallahassee after he was one of the architects of the property insurance reforms of the last 2 years. Lawyers say those changes now make it harder and more expensive for home and business owners to sue insurance carriers over damage claims. The state Republican Party is likely spending just as much through its senatorial campaign to support Leek and attack Shore in TV ads and mailers. All 3 candidates joined us for an exclusive and fiery WESH 2 News debate.
They contribute to these legislators and they write bills that favor their industry.
The legislation that we passed was specifically to address the issue that insurance companies were leaving the state in droves.
As you know, people, things like your car insurance, your house payment, your food bill, that's what the people are struggling with today. And that's what we got to be working for.
If endorsements matter to voters, Leek is endorsed by the sheriffs in each of the 4 counties and most state GOP leaders, including Governor Ron DeSantis. Shore, you can see right there, is endorsed by former President Donald Trump. The winner of this primary election tonight will face Democrat George Anthony T. Hill in November.
In Seminole County, several key seats are up for vote, including state representatives in District 36 through 39. Seminole County will also vote for supervisor of elections and county commissioners in Districts 1, 3, and 5. Now, many eyes will be on a key race for Florida's 9th congressional district.
Now, 3 Republicans are facing off for the right to move on to the general election in November. WESH 2's Megan Mulatto is live from the Osceola County Supervisor of Elections office. And Megan, all 3 have different top priorities here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So we spoke with all 3 Republican candidates ahead of the primary in a debate-style setting, and they all touched on important topics like inflation and immigration. But when we asked them for their top priority, they each had something a little different to say. Now, the 3 candidates are Jose Castillo, Thomas Chalifo, and John Quinones. The district they're running to serve includes all of Osceola County and parts of Orange and Polk counties as well. When we asked for their #1 priority, this is what they had to say.
We have to secure our nation's borders. We have so many people coming into our country, many of which come from foreign prisons and mental institutions. We have no idea who's coming into our country, and many might be terrorists. The issue of drug cartels bringing fentanyl. One of the first issues we got to do is secure our nation's borders.
We need to go back to being independent when it comes to fuel, and so that will help generate and actually help with our deficit. If we can start drilling again, the Keystone Pipeline needs to be restored. We have a lot of natural resources, and fuel is one of them.
To pick the Speaker of the House, we need leadership in the House. Without a leader, bills won't get accomplished. This cycle, we saw chaos in the House. Changing speakers. One of my other people that I would pick would be right here from Florida, Byron Donalds. I think we need people that are constitutional conservative, that are bold and not afraid to stand what they believe in.
Now, the chosen candidate will be running up against incumbent Democrat Darren Soto and independent candidate Marcus Carter as well. They'll be up for election in the general election in November. For now, we're live at the Supervisor of Elections office. Megan Mulatto, WESH 2 News.